Yeah, so this is the Strand Beach in Cape Town, and we have this clock. This is a Google Street View of it, so we can actually get our orientation. All right, so here's the clock right here. Now this right here, these lines, the orange line is the angle that the sun rises from. This reddish line is the angle that the sun sets at. You can see that its azimuth is 118 degrees. East is 90, right? 118, this is south of east. So this is the direction that the sun is coming up. It follows this yellow path right here, and you can see that it's coming up north of the observer right here. But then it comes back around and sets to the southwest. So this path right here might be a little difficult for people to visualize in their head that are a little three-dimensionally challenged. Now we have another tool that can help with that. Now with this model, I can move it around in 3D space, and I can help a person visualize what it is that you're seeing right here. So this yellow area right here represents the exact same yellow area that you see right here.
Yeah, I'd like you to explain. So on that circle right there, right, there's 6 sections. The book of Enoch, written 5,000 years older or older ago, showed us exactly, Enoch, look into the east and count thereof 6 sections that the sun travels in every month. So the tropics is the furthest. The highest arc you see in the sky represents the Tropic of Capricorn. The lowest arc on the other side represents the Tropic of Cancer. Now, in between Cancer and Capricorn, you have 6 sections here, just as Enoch told us. And this is exactly what Enoch wrote down 5,000 years ago. There's 6 areas that you can take a compass and you can look into the sky. And when the sun rises up in that section, you can mark it down. There's one gate. The sun travels all the way to one side, and then it turns around exactly the way Enoch says and traverses back to the other side. And it goes back and forth, and it rises up in the sky and it sets. And it says in the scriptures that it rests not. It's constantly on its path. So it rises, so too the sun sets.
Here's the equinox. We understand this to be the going into the 4th gate. All right. So this is 30 days long, then another 30 days long, then it goes 15 out, and it goes 15 back, then 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 15 out, and then 15 back.
Enoch says that the sun turns about its path and traverses again once it came. And Enoch perfectly explains how the 6th and 1st gates are smaller. They're half the size.
So here we are, right at a sunrise. There's 2 measurements. So you have your azimuth, and then you have your altitude. All right, now this model right here allows you to have the ability to have this outside view. But this outside perspective here, nobody's ever going to have, ever.
The only person that has it in recorded history is Enoch. Enoch was brought up by angels. So Enoch saw this, and he was given the permission because he was a righteous man. He got this perspective. You will never get this perspective because the sun, the moon, the stars, and rainbows are all equidistantly to your vantage point. That means you can't get to the end of a rainbow. The higher you go, the further out and the higher out the sun gets, right? We're trying to explain to you guys that it's like a virtual realm. You know how fantastically amazing the fact that Jason and I can bring this website up in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, and we can show you exactly what Enoch saw and the angels told him to write down. Exactly, right? Here it all is. And again, we can go back to your demonstration, brother, for people to understand. We watched the video with the clock tower. We showed you guys the footage, right?